All right. What's good, everybody? Just keeping in line with some of the recent events in the world. Um, so so Ti and Tiny freaky, huh? Oh, they freaky. They freaky. Ti crazy. He holding guns to female heads, and Tiny know what's going on. She just as freaky as him. Man, this is crazy. So if y'all haven't heard, supposedly Ti um is getting some backlash, or there's some allegations against Ti in regards to him putting a gun to a young lady's head. So we have a Sabrina Peterson who is with the Glam University. I don't fully know the backstory. This is my first time actually hearing about this lady. She made some accusations about Ti. Then of course, Tiny gets involved. That's her husband. Some other people came forward. Even in this, it shows different victims. I guess about 18 or 19 victims supposedly that dealt with Ti and his crazy freak man ways. And of course with that, they're saying that Tiny knew about it. All right, so there's different videos of other people that have gotten involved, such as Shekinah. I'm not really gonna play that one because that's everywhere and you guys can find it. I mean, let's be real. Ti and Tiny, there's been rumors about Ti and Tiny for years. So I'm looking at this one from back in, so this is in 2019. The girl from Greenleaf, Asia Epperson, there was a scandal with that. I'm sure you guys can research and check it out. It was another one from Ti's More Than We Ever Needed to Know About. This is more than we ever needed to know about Tiny sex life. She likes to do what in bed with Ti? So supposedly there's a leaked video, and I mean the video isn't that bad. I mean, it just simply shows them. I mean, you can watch it. So. So it's just them pretty much in a room with some clothless hussies. But I mean, with these allegations going on for so long, I mean, how many times could somebody tell you about something before you actually believe it? And this isn't just like random people, I guess, in the sense that, of course, yes, I don't know them, but it keeps coming back up every couple years. So something is definitely going down. Supposedly, who was it? Rob Kardashian. I could be wrong, or somebody, they were saying something about possibly Black China, and I don't know, maybe I'll just dead that now because I think I heard it, but I could be wrong. But I mean, let's just be real. They some freaks. I mean, this going all the way back to 2012. Are Ti and Tiny swingers? Tiny reveals all. During an interview with Columbus, Ohio's Power 107.5, Tiny addressed rumors that she allows other women into her and Tip's bedroom and explained that they're false. So it's 2021. I mean, this is 9 years ago, just about. You know what I mean? So they've been talking about this for a while. So I mean, what else we got? I mean, Tiny and Floyd Mayweather. You remember Floyd and T.I. got into some sort of altercation, and it was in 2016. So it's just a whole crazy mess. One thing that I think is really, really important, though, that we need to address, and I think the biggest scandal and the biggest issue is not, well, these allegations, because they talking about some crazy stuff, and it's involving all type of things, and you got weapons involved, and we got T.I. doing some crazy stuff with drugs, and yeah, check it out. As much as you want to say whatever you want to say on the internet and these platforms, you can't. But the biggest issue and scandal is this. This is the biggest scandal. Who decided T.I. needed to play the role of a street nigga with vitiligo? To this day, you gotta help me understand something, people. Which casting director is like, let me get Clifford T.I. Harris in this role as a thug? He is not a thug. He's the least thuggiest thug I could think of. He like 5'3", if even that, maybe 5'5". That's a little man. That's a young man. Okay, that is the youngest grown man, youngest man that I could think of at this point. And then you're gonna what, vitiligo? Do that make you? Is that like does that give off menacing killer thug vibes? I didn't know. Maybe in some cultures it does. I'm not sure. But T.I. vitiligo, it looked crazy. It looked like he was making some pancakes or something. Him and Tiny was having a play fight, a food fight, and then they left it on there. It looked crazy. I don't know. We need to talk about this in our community. Why is T.I. getting roles of thug related roles? That's not him. He ain't that. It ain't no way he could be that. You know what I'm saying? My nephew taller than him. My nephew was more of a thug, and he 11 than T.I. And we need to talk about this. But anyways, after all the accusations and allegations, T.I. responded today. So I'm gonna play that, and that's gonna be it. I just wanted to talk about it real quick. Let's do it.
Hey, so as y'all could probably guess or imagine, it's been extremely difficult for me to remain quiet in light of all the things that have transpired and all of the egregious allegations that's been tossed around about me and my wife.
The big words, egregious.
But it's a reason for
Clifford.
that. I don't mind sharing it. You see, if a person does not have any right to criminally or civilly have you in court, they have no right. The best thing they could do is get you for a defamation suit, drag you in court, make you pay their legal bills, to get you in court. Now, I mean, at this point, man, it's at the point where that don't even matter to me no more, okay? But that's the motive, that's the strategy, that's the intention. Say a whole bunch of false stuff about you that get people to believe and make them come out and say, they're a liar, they're a liar, they're a liar. And then they can say, see, they call me a liar. That's defamation. Then they drag you in court, get you under oath and all that. Because unfortunately right now, it doesn't matter as much what they can prove you did. It matters what you can prove you didn't. You know what I mean? And that's just an unfortunate place that our society has made it to. But I want to be clear about one thing. Women who have been victimized deserve to be heard. Women, black women in particular, should be supported, protected, defended, and uplifted. However, evil has no gender. People with evil intentions have no gender. A threat comes in all shapes and sizes. I would never treat a woman the same way I would treat a threat. All right? So I think that has to be distinguished. First and foremost, I want to say my wife is a beautiful person with an amazing spirit and a kind heart. She's a devoted mother. and she has a humble soul. She don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. Now, what we're not going to do is open up the door to my bedroom, as you shouldn't have to either. Open up the door to my bedroom for everybody to come in, chime in, and make their opinions about what we do and don't do or should or shouldn't do. But I will say this. Whatever we ever have done has been done with consensual adults who into what we into and like what we like. If we want something, we know exactly where to go to get it. We ain't never forced nobody. We ain't never drugged nobody against their will. We ain't never held nobody against their will. We ain't never made nobody do anything. We ain't never trafficked anything. Well, sexually trafficked anything. I ain't never raped nobody. Never raped nobody. Also, I'm gonna tell you what's factual. There have been fake stories put up that blog sites anonymously sent to this person. Blog sites anonymously sent fake stories to this person, and the person posted it as though it was a victim, that they were sure that it was a victim and it has been victimized. And what this does is it dismantles the mechanism that women have created for themselves. You can't weaponize something with baseless claims. These are not stories of actual events. They're not. And I have proof of that. And that's why I said it. I have proof of that. I have proof of people who have gone on live with this person and they later said, man, I just wanted some clout. That's why I can't believe they actually posted this shit. I just wanted some clout. So this is what we're dealing with, man. This is what we're dealing with. And also, I pose you a question. How you gonna be a victim and an attacker at the same time? How are you being victimized if you are violently attacking someone? Women who have been victimized deserve to be heard. They deserve to feel comfortable and confident. They deserve to feel supported. And that's supposed to get them to a place where they can show their face and say, this is what happened to me. This is who did it. And so the necessary steps can follow. This is not that. This is not that. I also want you to know it's evil at play. I'm talking about evil. I'm talking like, evil. And there's been a history. We've had a history in dealing with the particular individual in question. We've had a history of it, man. Had a history of it. And there is a record of pattern behavior like this. A history of harassment. Not, I'm talking about, listen, this is not my opinion. I'm just saying what's on record. A history of violence on record. And we can't just, weaponize social media to take down people who have families and who communities depend on. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about who have done everything that they can to uplift and help to evolve our communities. We can't tear our people down like that. And this has taught me a lot. But one thing I know, man, I will not be bullied. I am not afraid. I am not ashamed. And and the truth will be revealed, man. But until then, man, hey, listen, man, any woman out there who's going through things, who have gone through things, if you have a story, and you should come forward. You should, but don't lie, cause that tear the whole vehicle down. Don't lie. Don't lie. The truth is what needs to be heard. The truth. And I can deal with the truth all day. But at some point, man, it has to be some sort of, it got to be something that happens if you come and make baseless claims that are false about somebody that have a negative impact on them, their livelihood, or their freedom. Something got to be done about that. But I was built for this. I was born to be in this position. I was born to be in this position, to face pressure and sit in the fire so it benefits others in the future. I was born to be in this position. God put me here for this. So whatever evil has been conjured up to come against me, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But man, I got a lot of love for everybody who's been calling me and who's been in support of me and my wife. Shit, man. We'll be back to doing us, man, sooner than later. You dig what I'm saying? Love and respect.
All right, y'all. You see, you either got spiritual and godly at the end of the. All right, so keeping it real short, in the video, you notice how he mentioned how whatever happened in his behind closed doors in his bedroom with whoever, it was consensual. So in so many words, T.I. is confirming that they done did things with other people. So T.I., Tiny, and other people or person has done some things. So I mean that's all but confirmed. But yeah, I really just wanted to kind of give my 2 cents behind this. I mean, I can't speak to what actually happened. Who knows? But yeah, T.I. wanted to address everything, and he did in a way that I think was super specific in a way, as much as he could. I'm sure there's some legal things that'll be happening behind this, and him maybe suing, or them maybe suing, I don't know, whoever the victims are. But it's a crazy situation, you know. They freaky. When you freaky and you start involving people, they get feelings possibly, and it's just a mess. This whole situation is a mess. T.I. and Tiny, they've been swinging for a minute. The video confirms it, not confirming the other things, and you know, with as far as weapons held to somebody's head, but obviously there's a history of some issues with that person, Sabrina Peterson. So hey, that's really it for me. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all have a good night. More videos coming. Feel free to comment. I really want to hear what you guys have to think about these videos, and if I should keep doing them, I'm gonna do it regardless. It's just something to do, something to talk about. It's just me getting my talk on. So that's just what it is. But I appreciate you guys, and yeah, I'll talk to you later.